Oh, oh my. It's here, folks. It is here. It is Oscar nomination morning. And let's just get right into it. Let's we're just going to go over all the big ones. And nothing bigger than Best Picture. Here we go. The nominees: Black Panther. I'll get into that at the end. Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, The Star is Born, and Vice. Those are our nominees. And let me tell you, Roma's going to win. That damn thing is going to take it home. It was also nominated for Best Foreign Language Film. I think it should just stay there. Again, I loved it. Sorry, I didn't love it. I liked it, thought it was good, but there are much better deserving films like Green Book. Just, come on. But it's going to win. It's going to win. And Black Panther getting a nomination. There's only 8 this year, too. Usually it caps out at 9. There are 10 slots, but because of the number of voters, it's just mathematically impossible to get 10. But instead, they only nominated 8 this year. Only 8 of the 9, and Black Panther happens to be one of them. Like I said, I'll get into that at the end. But here we go. Actress in a leading role: Yalitza Aparicio, Roma; Glenn Close, The Wife; Olivia Colman, The Favorite; Lady Gaga, A Star is Born; and Melissa McCarthy, Can You Ever Forgive Me? Guess what? Glenn Close is going to win. Glenn Close is going to take it home. I really want it to be Gaga. It'd be great to see her pull it off. It would suck for Glenn Close to lose to another pop star again like she did to Cher. I think it was Cher. But yeah, it's Glenn Close's to win. Anything else will be an upset. So I guess we just have to wait basically a little over a month now. So cannot wait. Actor in a leading role: Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Willem Dafoe, Rami Malek, Viggo Mortensen. Christian Bale's more than likely going to win. I'd love to see Bradley Cooper or Viggo Mortensen. But Bale's been sweeping it every... He took home the Golden Globe. He took home the SAG. Took home 2 at the SAG. Starting at the... Yeah. No, starting at the SAG. Jeez. SAGs are next this Sunday. Took home 2 at the Critics' Choice. My apologies. Now, directing: Black Klansman, for Spike Lee, Pawlowski, Cold War, the Yorgos Lanthimos, The Favorite, Alfonso Cuarón, Roma, and Adam McKay, Vice. Again, Alfonso Cuarón's going to win. He's been winning everything. At this point, just give it to Yorgos Lanthimos or Adam McKay. Alfonso Cuarón, bye-bye. But he's going to win. Doesn't matter. Actor in a supporting role: Mahershala Ali, Adam Driver, Sam Elliott, Richard E. Grant, and Sam Rockwell. Now, I can already see the headlines. Oh, a white guy getting nominated for Black Klansman. Yeah, that's a possibility, and it happened. And guess what? He deserves it. Yeah, this isn't some race thing. He just gave one of the best performances in the movie. He was better than the lead. Yeah, he was better than Denzel Washington's son. Okay? Get over it. But guess what? He's not going to win. Mahershala Ali is going to win for Green Book. It's a given. So you guys can relax, those who are going to complain. Anyway, actress in a supporting role: got Amy Adams, Marina de Tavira, that's how you pronounce it, Regina King, Emma Stone, and Rachel Weisz. So Regina King wasn't nominated for a SAG for If Beale Street Could Talk, but she has won the Critics' Choice and the Golden Globe. So if I were to put money on it, Regina King's going to take it home. No question. Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz, Those are the two that are, if anybody was going to upset, it'd be one of them. Adapted screenplay, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Black Klansman, Can You Ever Forgive Me, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born. Again, betting man, Black Klansman's going to take it home. Or If Beale Street Could Talk. One of the two. Flip it, flop it. I don't care. I'd be happy with both. Original screenplay, you got The Favorite, First Reformed, Green Book, Roma, and Vice. This is tough, man. Between Green Book and The Favorite, it's flip of the coin. Either or, I would be extremely happy with both, or with either, sorry. But I would take Green Book. I think Green Book would be I'd be the most happy if Green Book took that home. Cinematography. Got Cold War, The Favorite, Never Look Away, Roma, and A Star Is Born. There's no First Man in here. There's probably something else that's just not coming to mind, but out of this list, I think Roma's going to take it home. One of the things that people praise about it is its cinematography, so I think Roma's going to be the one to... I think Roma's going to take it. I'd love to see The Favorite win. Hell, even A Star Is Born. Because at this point, I don't think A Star Is Born is winning anything, unfortunately, so we'll just have to wait and see. Production design. Black Panther, The Favorite, First Man, Mary Poppins, and Roma. Again, Black Panther's nominated for technically a technical award. It's not even a technical award. It's just, you're telling me it has a better production design than Mary Queen of Scots? No, you're out of your mind. This isn't the category to just nominate something to nominate it. Those are the other ones that are coming up that it did get nominated for. Chill, okay? Jesus. Production design, though, I give it to The Favorite. I mean, to pull off late 18th century England and to keep it within basically one building and just the costumes, yeah, it's kind of worth it. I think I'd bet The Favorite takes it home. All right, costume design. Let's do this. Let's try and get this done quickly. Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Black Panther, The Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, Mary Queen of Scots. Costume design goes to The Favorite. Favorite's going to win, deserves to win. Again, late 18th century. Guess what? Crazy costumes, dudes in makeup, wigs. It works. It's going to win. Again, Black Panther, don't know why you're in there. Film editing. Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Vice. I would go with Vice. I would say The Favorite or Black Klansman, but I'm going to go with Vice. Vice for film editing. Foreign language film, I already mentioned it. Capernaum, Cold War, Never Look Away, Roma, Shoplifters. Roma's going to win, of course, and this should have been the only category it was nominated in, but who am I? Who cares? Documentaries. Here, we'll get into documentary. Documentary feature, Three Identical Strangers and Won't You Be My Neighbor are not in here. I don't know what the Academy is thinking. Again, the Academy, the way the voting works, it's weird. Like Best Actor or like the acting categories, only the actors vote in. The only category that people actually vote, where all 9,000 plus members vote together, are Best Picture. So I don't know what the hell people are thinking for Won't You Be My Neighbor not being on here. Whatever. I mean, to be fair, still haven't seen it, which kind of sucks. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you know it should be on something and it's not. Documentary short, who cares? Okay, animated feature film, Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Murray, or I still can't pronounce it, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Excuse me. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is going to win. Obviously, it's new, it's fresh, people love it, yada, 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 yada. Animated short film, do not care that much. Here we go. Here, ready for one of my big snubs? Original score. You have Black Panther, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Isle of Dogs, Mary Poppins Returns. Guess what? Guess what's not in there? You can easily take Isle of Dogs and replace that with First Man, because Justin Hurwitz has been winning everything for his score for First Man. And guess what he's not nominated for, which he should be? First Man. Here. How? Mary Poppins Returns is just songs, original songs. Does it have a little bit of a score? Sure. Let's go with that. But, dude, come on. Replace Isle of Dogs with First Man. Like, this is the biggest snub. Not the biggest snub, but this is one of the biggest snubs. Hell, replace Black Panther. At this point, I guess people just, he hates it. It's like, no, I don't hate it. It's just chill with the love. Okay? But yeah, First Man not being nominated is a travesty. It's disgusting. What the hell is going on? That's what I want to know. Original song, All the Stars from Black Panther, I'll Fight, RBG, The Place Where the Lost Things Go, Mary Poppins Returns, Shallow from A Star Is Born, and When a Cowboy Trades a Spur for Wings, Buster Scruggs. I mean, no brainer, Shallow's going to win. If it doesn't, I'll riot, because it's the best song on here. So, what do I know? Visual effects. Oh, look, they got it right. Avengers, Infinity War instead of Black Panther. This should have happened at the Critics' Choice. Sorry, my lord. Christopher Robin, First Man, Ready Player One, Solo, A Star Wars Story. I mean, I actually don't know. Visual effects, I'd say maybe Infinity War, Ready Player One. I would love to see Ready Player One win. That was just such a fun. That was such a fun 2.5 hours, and it looked great. But Infinity War, Ready Player One, either or, be happy with either. Makeup, hairstyling, border, Mary Queen of Scots, Vice. Vice is going to win. Sound editing. The technical stuff, and the last two that will be on the list: Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, A Quiet Place, and Roma. Editing, I think Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody for sure, maybe. I mean, it's a toss-up, but I think Bohemian Rhapsody for editing, and for sound mixing, you have Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Roma, and then A Star Is Born. So, mixing. I'm gonna go with First Man. I'm gonna go with First Man. That's what I'm gonna go with. Now that the list is over, again, I'm trying to make this go by quickly. My big thing with Black Panther is it is a good movie. It's a good MCU movie, but its main issues are issues that everybody would pick apart and destroy it for if it weren't for it being a culturally impactful film. Movie, sorry, it's not a film, movie. That's my main issue with it. Did it have a big impact this year or last year? Yes, of course, it had a huge impact. The African American community finally had a movie that they could be proud of and they can go and represent. They also had Blade, but this is a bigger project where the entire cast was African American. The director, African American director. A lot of the crew, I'm sure as shit. Guess what? African American. Here's my issue. And I just said it. If you replace this with any other movie, same script, same everything, and just change the cultural background to it, people will shit on it for its issues, and it wouldn't be this big of a deal. Okay? My main issues with it, the third act is trash. The visual effects are worse than a Nintendo 64. Again, I'm being extreme, but they are bad. That whole fight between T'Challa and Killmonger, where they're flying and falling down to the little subway area thing, it looks bad. You can't tell what's going on. It's just a mix of animation. It is bad. Also, it's the same thing. It's a paint by numbers MCU movie. The villain, granted, it's probably one of the top 3-4 villains the MCU's ever had. And guess what? That's not saying a lot, because the MCU is known for its crap antagonists. I know I'm just the white guy. Oh, and if anybody didn't know me, I'm white. Didn't know that I'm white. I know I'm just the white guy saying this, but there are other movies deserving of a Best Picture nomination or all the love if you want representation. Crazy Rich Asians, representation. If Beale Street Could Talk, again, smaller film, representation. I get the love of Black Panther because of what it did. Okay, there were people so excited for this movie. They were wearing traditional African clothing. Yeah, a lot of guys were like, "Y'all, it's a movie. Chill." But hey, I understand why they were excited. They finally felt represented. That's great. That's good. But I still think if you're going to nominate something, especially for the Oscars, give it all the Golden Globes, give it all the Critics' Choice, give it all. As long as it's within reason. Like it winning Best Visual Effects at the Critics' Choice. Like, dude, really? Again, it can win it all it's won. It can win all the awards. But I'm still gonna call them out. Like its visual effects were better than Infinity War. No, you're out of your mind. I'm gonna state my piece, and we'll move on. It has its representation. It finally, Hollywood is starting to really make that huge step forward. That's great. But if you're gonna nominate something for an Oscar, for an Academy Award, still hold it to the standards that you would for everything else. Avengers Infinity War is a better film, a way better film than Black Panther. But guess what? Black Panther's, people are going to think of it differently. Am I saying I want Infinity War to be nominated for Best Picture? No. Get out of here. No. God, no. But don't give something special treatment just to give it special treatment. I can already hear a couple of you, oh, you're white, you don't get it. You're right, I probably don't get it. But I get movies, and I get film. That's what the Oscars are about, film. There's a big difference. Maybe I'll get into it at a later time, but there is a difference between a movie and a film. Okay? Black Panther is a fun Marvel movie. It is a fun comic book movie. It is a fun and really good movie. You know what was a great comic book film? Logan. Was it nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay? That was it. Any comic book movie deserved to be nominated as the first comic book movie. One, it's Dark Knight. And it probably should have won Best Picture. And then there's Logan. But instead, because of the times that we're in, and yeah, times have changed within the last 3 years, because the times we're in and what's going on, today's culture, Black Panther gets the nomination. Again, I get it, but I don't agree with it. You're just the white guy. Okay, guys. Maybe nobody's saying it. Maybe I'm just saying it. But I know that's wrong. I know there's a lot of people saying that, if you're against Black Panther, you're just the white person. No, you're wrong. Again, I understand movies. I understand film. But overall, this year is going to be very interesting. Even though I think Roma's going to take home Best Picture, which I really hope it doesn't, but I already know it is. The whole 3 hour ceremony is going to come crashing down. It's going to be ruined for me because Roma's going to win Best Picture. Again, it's a really, really, really good film, but it's not the best. Green Book, Favorite, Star is Born, and Vice. Those are the 4 that I think it should be between. And what I hope happens is the Academy Awards, Alfonso Cuarón, Best Foreign Language Film, bam, he gets that. I guess give him Best Director, even though Peter Farrelly isn't even nominated, which is ridiculous to me. But I'd be okay with him getting. I'd be okay with him taking home Best Director. Sorry. Oh, and guess what? Who else isn't in here? Bradley Cooper. So, oh well. This might be the year where I'm extremely nervous for Best Picture, actually. Like, extremely nervous. Because I know deep down Roma's going to win. And I really hope it doesn't. But, my lord. Overall, this is going to be a very fun year. A lot of toss-ups, a lot of he or she, he, she. Guess what? There's going to be a lot of I hope so and so wins. Oh, but they won. Oh, fuck yeah. Yay. It's going to be a lot of that. And I'm really excited. And there's, those categories that just are dumb that I'm not going to be excited about because certain things weren't nominated that should have been. And it's not just my opinion, it's a lot of other people's opinion. Like, come on. Score you don't give to Justin Hurwitz for First Man. What are you doing? Again, watch a trailer and you hear the score and you're just like, okay, give it everything. So, alright, guys. What do you think? Who do you think will win? Who are you excited to see win? Who do you think Who do you think got snubbed? Who do you think is going to get completely dicked come February 24th? I have a couple guesses for me. But yeah, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment. Even if it's a bad comment, guess what? I don't care. Just get it there. But see you guys soon. And let's hope everybody else has a better morning.